Back here at the FEU gym, getting ready for the game between NU and De La Salle University. La Salle at number 2 because, well, the FEU won earlier their game, so they're half a game ahead of La Salle. And with a win today, they all tie at 10-1. NU at 1-9. Ila Santos on your screens. Coach Ramil de Jesus also there in front of you. Santos, the captain of the team. The scoring has dipped for her. Production has dipped for Ila Santos as we got into the second round and as we progressed here in the second round. But the team progressively got better. The others like Chuck Cruz, Jack Alarca, of course, as we know, Mercado and the twin all got involved in the offense. And of course, Martinez, what an improvement in terms of her setting all throughout this tournament. So the production of Ila Santos may have gone down, but the team has definitely become better and sharper.
That's right, because, you know, they have a lot of options, and that's why earlier I said they have a pretty solid team.
Yeah.
Because in every rotation, you can actually find an attacker or an offensive, you know, hitter that would deliver.
This team is, as I said in the pregame, if you missed it, they are on a mission. They are sending statements. They had one glitch, and that was here in this building when they lost to the FEU Lady Archers. They were ahead 2 sets and still lost after 5 sets. A glitch that they're hoping to erase soon enough. FEU and La Salle, if they keep their winning ways intact, it will be an interesting match at the end of the second round because they will meet each other to finish the elimination round here in the UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament. But that's a long way from now. From here until then, you cannot lose focus in terms of what you have to do if you're FEU. Against UST, they lost the first 2 sets. Nagkaroon na naman ng konting problema ang FEU dyan. But again, the championship experience coming just at the right time. They pulled that off in 5 sets. Earlier today against UE, the first set went 26-24. So there are a little bumps on the road for FEU, while La Salle, kumbaga sa bilyar, has been cleaning up the table, having no problems at all.
Well, that's actually right. No? If you notice how La Salle played when they started this season, they were still shaky. Not yet. Yeah, they were still very shaky, still not gelling as, you know, as good as they're gelling now. Pero FEU started out really strong. So we can see na probably now medyo nagdidip lang yung game ng FEU, but it's still there.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, they are a champion team,
exactly.
and they're definitely a team that La Salle has to watch out for.
And everybody's looking forward to that showdown.
Yeah.
But before you get to that showdown, you have to take care of business. And that's what FEU and La Salle are trying to do right now. And kudos, and our hats off going out to Coach Ramil for really improving, and Kay Martinez and Chuck Cruz. The setting of La Salle has been solid. The first 2 or 3 games of La Salle, the setting was always a problem. Although they won those games, you know, they didn't win it the way they would want to win it. But Kay Martinez has really, I mean, you see a lot of setters improve, but you see them improve by the year.
Exactly.
Martinez has improved during the season.
Which is good, because if you look at, you know, in terms of the best blockers in this whole season per team, rather best setters, yeah. It's actually now La Salle ranked as number 1.
And she was the best player in that game against Adamson. 38 sets. And I mean, she has the luxury of having, you know, Cruz, Mercado, Alarca, and Ila Santos to choose from. And if you're a setter, you'd love that that luxury, so to speak. Ano, kahit saan ka pumunta, meron kang mapupuntahan.
And I think one advantage, especially for starting setters, yes, it could be quite intimidating to have such excellent attackers on court. Pero in a way, it helps because you know that even if you somehow make a slight mistake or some setting error, they can adjust to it. Rather than, alam mong bago kayong lahat, and if you throw away a set, wala na mangyayari.
And maybe also, you know, it's a matter of, how would you call it, undue pressure probably at the start of the season because of the many options that La Salle has. May konting pressure sa kanya. Deserved ba or hindi? Well, that's a matter of opinion already. But I would think, and we were talking about this prior to the start of the game, early in the production room, and that if she, let's say, was with maybe another team that only had 2 options, maybe the attention wouldn't be so much on her, you know, but now she has 4 in a lineup of 6. So, syempre, when you are not able to deliver to any of the 4 or to at least 3 or 2 of the 4 that you have, medyo may konting criticism na...
Makes it more noticeable.
Oo, tama. Na-highlight ng bahagya.
But then, you know, I credit Kay for actually improving.
Yes.
But as I speak, that was...
The twin.
That was it committing in a violation.
And the confidence level, obviously, of LaSalle, sky high right now. I mean, they're really... I think that loss against FEU here in this building,
Woke
even...
them up.
Yeah, I mean, they were already doing well prior to that. But I think after that loss, they went a notch higher.
Yes.
They went another level in terms of their concentration and focus. I've said it so many times, as we see an error there of communication for LaSalle. In the games that I've covered, and even the games that I just watched, I don't think there's any team that can match their focus right now when you observe them play the game.
That's right. You know, not to be biased. This is from an outsider's point of view. I think that, you know, the top contenders here really are FEU and LaSalle. But maybe right at, you know, starting off this season, I was really thinking this is going to be FEU's year again. Because they were in top shape. But now looking at LaSalle, and that's right, even if they lost against FEU, the thing is, if you look at the past games of FEU, it has not been, you know, it wasn't as flawless, perhaps, as, you know, how LaSalle has been doing it. They've been losing sets to some teams, which could probably add to the confidence of LaSalle. Because, of course, pag LaSalle, no, you're observing your opponent, ito yung pinakamalakas mong kalaban, but then they're losing sets to other teams.
And then just to be specific about your point, if you go back to the game, between LaSalle and FEU, they lost the first 2 sets, came back and won it. Talking about FEU against Ateneo here in the same building, a team that was full of rookies. They lost the first 2 sets and then won the last 3. And then last Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, against, well, their collegiate rivals here in the volleyball tournament, they lost the first 2 sets, then came back again and win it. And that's got to take its toll also at some point with the team in this season, while LaSalle right now, as we said in the pregame, when they want to take care of business, regardless of who they're up against, whether it was NU the last time out, December 13th, beat them in 3